There we go. Heck yeah.
I'm Zach. Hunting, fishing, outdoor adventure, and exploration, they run in my blood. I am deeply driven.
This water looks like a drinking fountain. Like, yeah, it's so clear. There's like 700 trout here. Yeah, and the shadows are just all up and down right here. They may have just stocked fish in this creek. There's a whole bunch of them in a school, and they're just kind of zipping back and forth. And even, I'm using a 1/64 ounce trout magnet jig, and as soon as it hits the water, they're just like, I can watch them scatter, be freaked out by it. So something's got them stirred up. I'm guessing maybe they were just stocked. Hard to say. So we did some driving around, some looking around, some fishing unsuccessfully, and I think we're gonna go back to camp and eat some breakfast. It's now afternoon. I've just been driving around a little bit, doing some exploring and everything, trying to get a little bit more of a handle on this area up here. Again, this is a place that I plan to come to often. You know, I want to get to know it well for mainly for trout fishing, but also for doing some hunting too. I've stopped at another, I guess you'd call it like a parking access to one of the trout streams here, and I'm going to see if I can catch a trout real quick. This is just absolutely phenomenal scenery for Iowa. It's crazy. Oh, there we go. Come on. What the heck? Oh, nice. There we go. Heck yeah. He'll eat. There we go. Nice. There's two on the stringer. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, nice. That was amazing. I found this nice hole, you know, off this long run here. Kind of an overlooked spot. I hadn't been here yet. We've been fishing this creek, but we've been fishing a different section of it. There's kind of these big boulders and this deep pool and the deadfall. They were on tonight. They were on tonight. So I got a limited trout. I can take them back to camp, fry them up tonight on the campfire. Well, you have to excuse the sweatiness a little bit. started to warm up. But the trout action was awesome. I found a hole. I mean, listen, I'm not that good at trout fishing, but I was on it today. I found them. They were all just keepers. Awesome outing. I'm gonna go out to camp, get these babies cleaned up, and have the privilege of feeding camp. All right, so I went back to camp, got my trout cleaned up. Calvin and Ed and Tim were reconvening back at camp and haven't caught keepers yet today. So I'm gonna take them back to the hole that I just caught those out of, just film and, you know, do some water drinking while they're out there fishing. I'm gonna show them where I caught them and what I caught them on and see if we can get them some fish. Well, Ed got his first rainbow on the stringer. Calvin's fishing the pool that I was in, and Tim went down to the end of this next run here. Well, those trout magnets are working for me, but so far for Calvin and Tim, nothing. So, switching tactic here, going to the spinner. Woo! Right. So, in the current, switching to a spinner. Hooked right up. So earlier I caught and kept my limit and just been hanging out and filming for the most part, kind of playing bait caddy as well. But it's been kind of fun. I usually don't get to do that where I just, you know, I caught my limit, so I'm just kind of done for the day and just get to film and shoot B-roll and, you know, hang out and talk without a rod. Well, we are wrapping it up for the evening. Ed caught a good handful of trout. Calvin got his first proper trout that wasn't attached to a stringer already. Yeah, we're gonna go back to camp. We got 2 more for the campfire, which is good. It'll put us at 7 to cook. So that'll be good. Okay, so we caught several trout today that we kept for dinner. 21. And I've got a rainbow right here. I'm just gonna show how I'm preparing it for the fire, to cook with the fire. I've got trout basically just cleaned with head off, guts out. You're seeing pads of butter in tin foil. Calvin is being handy with the butter slices, lemon pepper seasoning, and cracked black pepper. We're gonna wrap this all up together. And when I get all the rest of these done the same way, I'm gonna put them on the fire. Now, I do not have an expert recipe. I'm just saying how I do it for an expedient veal of trout over the fire. If you got another recipe, drop it in a comment below. I am curious to hear that for sure because I'm kind of new at doing this. But this is how I do it. So we're gonna get these all put in tin foil and seasoned up and then put them on the fire. This is a meal that you'd go to a restaurant. You know, if you ordered rainbow trout someplace, you'd probably pay $18 to $20. I don't remember what it was. I saw it on the menu in Yellowstone. I don't remember what it was there, but it wasn't cheap. So we just caught these babies out of the creek today.
And having been at the creek, I can tell you it's worth $18.
Yeah.
It isn't everybody that can catch a rainbow trout.
This is true. They're not available all over the state either. Here's the little trout packets. We probably could have wrapped them somewhat together, but, you know, learning curve a little bit. All right, so these trout are finished up here on the fire, and we're gonna crack into those and then wash it down with the Driftless Brewing Dirt Brown Ale that we picked up in Prairie du Chien. It is pretty good. I'd go as far as to say it's my favorite brown. Let's see if these are good. Yeah, that looks perfect. skin's just coming off, which is, the skin is very edible, but the meat is flaking off with the skin. I mean, that is picture perfect. Well, the trout has been eaten. That was a good day of fishing. It was kind of the day we were waiting for. I came up here to eat trout and make them over a campfire. It was one goal for sure. One of the other goals is trying to shoot a turkey. We're still working on that, but we're going to try to do that in the morning.